Good morning, everybody. This is Brian, and we are digging it in Florida. Had a whole bunch of people down here at the local park, so we're gonna make a tot lot run. This thing was just absolutely full. Expect to get a bunch of clad, and I'm mainly in here looking for jewelry. Let's get busy. All right, so I'm going around the swing set area here. I got a little sifting through this mulch. Got a signal and got a quarter, a penny, and a penny. Got a nice little spill. Had a little Johnny's pocket. See if there's anything else in here. Oh, look there. There's another quarter. Love it. Love these little coin spills like that. Usually when I find a spot that you get a coin signal, I'll just kind of probe through this mulch with my pinpointer, you know, to see if I can locate anything else. It's worth it to take a few extra seconds because you never know. I get a signal about 49. I don't know if we got anything, but we'll see. Usually it'll be foil or something like that, but occasionally you can get yourself a little gold chain or something. Let's see what's in here. Now see there, it's just picking up this little metal stud, and I found a few of these down here. Probably off some kid's Iron Maiden jacket or something. But you gotta dig it. It just as well could have been a gold earring. Some kid's lock. Alright, so I had to turn the camera off because the park guy with the blower seemed to be following me all over the park. This is my second dime in this area, and found a penny right in this one spot here. So a little spill, and we'll check it again. Like I said, anytime I find a spill, I always go around with my pinpointer and just kind of check the surface. And bread tie. Junk jewelry, little heart pin. Alright, I think there's a quarter in here somewhere. I feel something. Yeah. Been there a while. Alright, so digging here, getting a signal, guessing it's a penny or a dime, and it's in the top of the plug, so we'll check it out and see what it is. It appears to be a dime. Once again, not sure, you know, I did get one like that before and got it home and cleaned it, and it was silver. I don't have my glasses with me, so we'll check it out when we get home. Alright, so keep turning this camera on and off because I'm trying to save on these batteries. I'm only going to be down here for a couple hours maybe. Getting a signal here in the 80s, like low 80s, but it's saying about 8 inches deep. So we'll go ahead and dig it and see what we find. You know, I'm really beginning to think this camera is voodoo for me in digging, because just before I turned this back on, I found 2 dimes. I found like one over there and one over there, and come over here, get a signal, thinking it's another dime, and it's a penny. Just a penny. I mean, I take it all, but I think me running this camera messes with my mojo. We'll keep it on, at least till the battery dies anyhow. And this is about 8 inches and 80s again. And we're going in. Like to pull something silver out of the ground for once. Been a long time. Got a Merc down here and a Rosie down here, but nothing since, silver wise anyway, as far as money goes. Ant hill over there. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, it's a dime. Deep clad here in Florida, man, I'm telling you. Well, it's a nickel, and it was coming in the 50s. Modern day, I'm sure. Don't have my glasses on. 2000. Amazing. 15 years here in Florida, it settles down, what, 5-6 inches? Alright, so it's a brand new morning. With summertime approaching, this park is just overwhelmed with people every single day, so I don't get to come down here and hunt near as much as I was in the winter. So I got up cockle-doodle-doo this morning, and I'm going to do my normal run, hit the tot lots, hit this big open field. Got the, I don't know if we can see it in the video, got the new Nel Storm coil, still getting used to it. So we're going to give it a shot and see what we can find. Stay tuned. Yeah, it's one of those tokens again I've gotten. The eagle and the stars around it, no cash value. Coming in at in the 70s like a penny. Nothing old, but it's not a pull tab. Alright, well, I was getting a 52-ish signal, and we got a nickel down there. Been there a while. I don't know anybody. It looks like somebody's tooth, and maybe it's got a filling in it. Yeah, boy. Alright. May have a quarter here. At a quarter. Alright everybody, so dug this hole here. We are about, I don't know, probably about 7 inches down. And I don't have my glasses, and I hate it when I don't have my glasses, but I pulled this dime out thinking it was clad, and I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's silver, and I think it's a 1960, so we'll have to check that out when we get home. That would be very cool. That'd be my third silver I found down here, so we'll check it out when we get back. If we find anything else, we'll get back with you. Alright, getting a signal like a quarter is dropped in here somewhere. There it is. It's a quarter. Love these tot lots. This is a smaller tot lot. It's amazing. Kids in the smaller tot lot got more money than the kids in the big tot lot. Alright everybody, I hope you can hear me in this wind. We're going to wrap the day up, go home and put our video together. Last little dig I was doing here, I got this little spill here. Got a nickel, penny, and I'm still getting some signals in here. So this is a nice little spill. There's another nickel. There's still more in here, guys. Alright. There's a dime. Still more in here, guys. This is incredible. Wow. Penny. And yet more. Dime. Oh, you guys know how much I love this. I still got stuff in here. Look at this. Something over here. It's a penny. Wow. We still got stuff. This is a nice little spill right here. Nice way to end the day. There's another nickel. Guys, I don't know if you're seeing this, but this is unbelievable. We're still going. Got a penny. Another penny. I'm still getting signals down here. This is unbelievable, guys. These are fun. These are just loads of fun. Getting these little coin spills like this. Another nickel. Have I reached the end of the rainbow? Well, I tell you what, that's a good end of the day right there. I love getting in these little spills. Well, we'll fill it in and check it, but tell you what, when I get home, let's see what we got here. I got that one little spill. There's 5, 10, 15. Three nickels, pennies, dimes in here. A couple dimes. That's great. That's a great spill. of it. It was pretty deep too. Look how crusty these are, you know. We'll take it. When we get home, we're gonna do a review on this Nel coil. Just my personal opinion on it. You can take it for what it's worth. You know, you spend 200 bucks on the coil, and so I'll give a little bit of a review and just my thoughts on it when we get back to the house, okay? Till then, guys, sure hope you liked the video and subscribe, and we'll see you back at the house. Alright, everyone. This is a wrap-up from probably, I think it was just 3 very short days of hunting. Probably got a couple hours in a day. And we're just going to start over here with the clad, like I always do. Made out pretty decently. Got $3 and change. We got our quarters, nickels, dimes, bunch of pennies. Haven't been through some of these pennies that sometimes when I clean them they turn out to be wheats. So we'll check that out. A couple interesting finds at the, these were both in the tot lot. Just got a couple old locks here. This big old thingamajig, 6-inch GV water, 19 toll, whatever. I think it's solid brass. I dug that up, and this here, I'm really not sure what it is. I'm thinking it's somebody's tooth, and it might have a filling in there. So, yay for me! Little, I don't know, seahorse, snake-looking necklace thing. Little bobby pin, hairpin, whatever you want to call it. Little piece of junk jewelry, but, you know, shape of a heart and jewelry nonetheless. That little tiny stud I found. I always dig up those signals like that. You never know when you're going to get an earring. And these 2 dimes here. Now, this is the one I showed you in the dig. That one, let me see if we can zoom in a little better. That is a 1960D. It's nice and shiny. This one right next to it is a 1949D. And this one I actually got back in change when I took my son to the movies. So it's still out there, ladies and gentlemen. Just got to know what to look for. You just got to know what to look for. Alright, like I said near the end of my other, or the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick review on the Nel Storm. I've used it for a few days, so stand by and let me get that set up. Alright, everybody, so here's my review on the Nel Storm coil. Had it for probably about a week and a half, but I've only used it for probably a total of 6 hours now. One thing I would definitely recommend to anybody thinking about getting this, especially if you're a little bit older, maybe your arms aren't quite as strong as they used to be, do like I did. I took a 1 pound ankle weight, and it actually just attached that to the bottom of my my machine with the stock coil without it turned on. Just went out in the yard to swing it around to kind of get the feel of it, you know, because you are going to be carrying extra weight. That's one thing I would definitely recommend, because it is a bit heavier. You know, this one here I believe weighs in right about 2 pounds, so a bit heavier than the stock coil. As far as performance goes, I think everybody thinks they're going to get this coil and slap it on their machine and start digging silver and gold. In some instances that might be the case, but you know, the park I'm hunting, even that silver I found today, my stock coil would have found that no problem. Now, the ground conditions are very, very dry. You know, the sand is like play sand instead of being wet here in Florida. So really didn't find anything deep that impressed me that my stock coil wouldn't find. But you know, nonetheless, like I said, this is only got about 6 hours under my belt and still getting used to it. I'm not going to knock this coil in any way, shape, or form. Another thing that you know, I need to get used to is pinpointing. It's a big coil, and you know, if you're in a trashy area, especially like around a park or something, you're gonna,
you know, maybe get that high, deep, faint signal that you're looking for, and you know, you'll go wind up digging a foot, foot and a half, and you know, you probably missed the target by 6 or 8 inches. It's supposed to, you know, pinpoint right in the center, but you know, it could be pinpointing something else that's, you know, off to the right or the left. So I'm sure it's user error, nothing to do with the coil. I just got to get a little bit more familiar with it. Overall, it's the, you know, just the weight you're going to have to get used to and learn the machine, just like when we got our, you know, AT Pros and our stock coils. You know, we didn't go out and start finding treasure right out the gate. You know, we all had to, you know, learn how to use it, and I'm sure over time that this, you know, this coil will perform once I learn how to use it. Now, I did use it in a tot lot. Probably wouldn't recommend that. You know, it does cover a lot of area, and that was the whole idea, you know, and go through the tot lot quicker. But when I leave the tot lot, I seem to come out with a lot more with the stock coil than I did with this thing. So my personal preference, stock coil, good in the tot lot, Nel Storm coil bad. But once again, that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, I will continue to use this coil and keep you guys updated on, you know, anything I find, any tips I can share with you or anything like that. Once again, I really appreciate you watching. And as always, have yourself a great day, and God bless.